Let's see if we can get this to work. Oh, Karen's calling me. Hello!
Yo,
Hi, how's it going?
doing pretty good. How you doing?
Doing okay, thanks for asking.
Gonna do some Dishonored.
Yeah, the Dishonored.
I
Gotta
don't
love it.
I don't honestly. I think I've watched like some little chunks of it, so I'm actually kind of excited to watch chunks of that because
Oh boy.
I hear good things, but just one
It's
of
really
those
cool.
franchises I haven't been exposed to really.
Yeah, it's oh god, is Picardo shitting the bed right now? Oh no. No, 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 I just started. Come on. Don't do
What's
this
it
to
doing?
me.
What's it doing?
Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Weird. It just farted out for me for a sec. All right, cool. Hey, folks, how's it going? Let me hit up the socials medias, too, to let people know that we're going.
Right, yeah. Let me do a bump on that there post. But yeah, how you been?
I've been okay. It's been busy this week. I've been working on scripting stuff for Split Check and buzzing around doing all other sorts of stuff. We actually went out to the grocery store today, which was nice.
Nice.
Got a pizza for lunch, and I got a bunch of new yarn to knit with.
Nice.
How about you?
This is just been sleeping a lot. It's been a fucked up week, so
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
well, just like as usual, work has been garbage, and just we're in the scenario now where we're having to go to longer hours for some arbitrary, regionally decided reason, and
Ew.
we don't have the personnel for it, which just kind of blows. So
That's
I just
terrible.
want to sit down and draw some fucking titty.
That
Um,
sounds super nice.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm playing a game about a massive plague and societal inequity. I guess this isn't a really relaxing game for 2020,
Well, I mean,
but
it's a very cathartic thing to be
yeah.
playing at a
In
time
this
like
one,
that.
you have magic powers.
It's 2020, only you can murder your oppressors a lot more easily.
Yeah, it's very cool. Why is the screen in uh, Streamlabs like that? Yeah, it's in like the corner. It's so strange. Oh, you know what? I bet it's a difference in resolution. I gotta go into the
Uh,
graphics too. Uh, is it the graphics? Resolution. Uh, what the fuck? There we go. Yeah, baby. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing the silent completionist run. I'm going to be playing this as stealthily as I can. If I get attacked, I'm not going to cry over it. I might cry a little bit, but you know, one cool thing about this game is that it's very much in the same vein as BioShock, where it's a kind of a vague RPG shootery thing, but there's stealth elements to it, and also it has a similar sort of like morality system to it. It's a lot better written in this game, And instead of sorting things into like, good or evil, it's high chaos or low chaos. So if
Yeah,
you like,
I was about to say, if it was down to that good old Bioshock style decision of do you murder the children or not
yeah,
murder the
no,
children,
yeah,
it's like,
it's a little more complex than that. You
okay,
can
good.
you can decide to play high chaos, which is like going in guns a blazing, or you can play low chaos, which is more stealthy but which is harder. But this has a significant result on how the events of the game play out. You also, with your main, you have main assassination targets in this game, and with them, you can choose to either neutralize them lethally or non-lethally. I will be going for the non-lethal eliminations for them because those are generally more complicated and fun, and also some of them are arguably worse than just killing them. So that's fun. Yeah. The studio that made this is Arcane Games. You may also know them from their other game, Prey. They did the Wolfenstein spin-off Youngblood. I think they're made up of people who worked on the Thief games back in the day. So this game, the Dishonored series is a really good pedigree. And right now they're working on a game called Deathloop, which is about being stuck on an island in a time loop that looks really, really good. I love all of their games. They put an incredible amount of attention into the environments that they make. So I am very excited to play this for folks.
Nice.
But yeah. New
Time loop
game.
stuff just reminds me of Edge of Tomorrow, which frankly I need to rewatch at some point.
Ooh, I haven't seen that actually.
It's real fucking good, and I don't often say that about Tom Cruise vehicles, but it's like real good.
Oh fuck yeah!
And yeah, like honestly, the way they play around with the whole concept of fucking with time is actually really cool.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I've read a little bit of the manga that it's based on. All You Need Is Kill, but I haven't actually seen the movie.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. Seriously.
Nice. The old brightness thingy.
Doing a little bit more Prima.
Yeah, that's good enough. I love Prima. She's a cute character.
She's excellent, and she's also one of those. Oh yeah, one of the characters that we have on our side that actually may be a little bit subtly evil. Oops, listened to a demon for too long. Got an obsession with mass breeding people. Good thing.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh darn!
All right.
Well, she's on our side now, so that's sorted.
Glad she's on our side.
Mm-hmm.
Just a heads up, if there are any graphical issues, please let me know. Like I said, I've got this installed on a. I got a new SSD drive, and I have more RAM in this computer, so there should be less issues graphically with streaming it. We'll see though.
I love just how much, in terms of resources, that fucking just streaming on its own takes. Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it sucks. It's almost like nobody expected this to get as popular as it did. But video games are fun to watch.
Video games?
Videos, James.
Hurry home and bring good news.
This is one of those mopey popey games. Get ready for that.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Every time I see sort of an opening that's a flying through cloud scene, I think, at the end of World War II, the world east and west. This was the beginning of the period known as the Cold War.
Operation, what was it, like Virtuous Treaty or something like that? Or no, that's the that's the name of the sword from Nier Automata. I'm getting my weebiness mixed up.
We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual. Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Hey, weirdo. Look at these lumpy looking guys. Pathia.
Hey, Pathia. I'm gonna be doing some big old titty sketches, but
Hell yeah.
I'm probably gonna be working on your CoreCon picture later in the day. Evening.
Snitties. Snake
Big
titties.
titties. In the distant future, in a land abandoned by man, machines wage a continuous war, unaware of the futility of their actions.
Fair voyage, sir.
It was a very fair voyage. Thank you.
Corvo, she's waiting. You should go see the
Yeah, buddy. I'm getting oriented, okay? So, here we are. This is, Dunwall. It's definitely not London. Sorta.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back.
Ah, small child.
Please, were there any whales? Wait, let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Yes, of course we will play hide and seek with a small girl.
Here we go.
Nothing tragic could ever happen.
Ain't no terrible regicide gonna happen today.
Climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
Oh, I don't know about this regicide thing. People sneaking about, knifing people. I don't know about these things.
Follow me, Corvo.
God, now I'm literally just parroting my family.
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Press C to enter stealth mode to full child. Stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies to avoid detection.
This is already a very English game. Deceive the Victorian child.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This reminds me, like,
hide here.
Shoppers Drug Mart is selling, like, Halloween stuff, and for whatever reason that includes an awful lot of steampunk shit.
That's
Like, there's a lot
weird.
of plastic clock meat on, like, hats and stuff that they're selling. Like, it's...
It's so
know.
strange that steampunk is part of the mainstream now. Like,
Yeah.
that's something I never expected to hit, like, the monoculture. But here we are.
Well,
yeah.
like, if
You can lean around
they're
corners.
if they're selling it at Shoppers in particular, that means it's, like, reproducibly mainstream. Like,
Mm-hmm. Where's she at? Oh, she's heading this way.
Shoppers is now, like, the combination of, like, every Dwayne Reed and every 7-Eleven you've been into, kind of thing.
Do they have Slurpees, though?
They should. They fucking should.
They
but
should.
You win. We should go now, so Mother can see you.
Wow, you didn't look very hard, did you?
Nice try, innocent child.
Yeah, way to go. Looks like you gotta get good.
She missed you.
So, the devs apparently said that Dunwall isn't supposed to be technically steampunk, but it's pretty much steampunk. Everything here runs on whale oil, which is... We'll get to see some whales pretty soon. Also, one of the main environmental and prop designers for this game was the guy who did all of the design on Half-Life 2. So, you're going to be able to tell really quickly which parts he designed.
Welcome home.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look at this dildo.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. Wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city.
Is that dude just the soldier from TF2 without his helmet on? He's giving off that vibe, I gotta admit.
Hell of a campaign, son!
She'll see you at once.
Also, it's alt universe England in that a lot of characters have American accents. For no reason.
Of course.
And because they couldn't animate big floofy dresses, all the ladies wear pants, which I actually quite like. It's a lot more practical.
Nice.
There's
American accents in fictional England. I gotta say that, like, a lot of people dunk on, like, American actors doing bad English accents, but to me there is nothing that is funnier than English actors trying to do American accents.
Oh my god, right?
Hello,
It's-
my friend.
Would
How
you like
are
a
you doing?
hamburger? Ah.
Like, the entire reason that, like, my dad, he used to have an English accent, and now, like, his accent just kind of sounds weird and, like, half mid-Atlantic, and that's because he literally had to do that and, like, train himself out of using an English accent because he got beaten up at school for it.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Well,
Children are so mean.
well, I also gotta say, my granddad, a full-grown man who worked for the National Research Council, also got beaten up at work by other adults for just being a refugee from England, basically.
What the fuck? God.
Yeah, no, people suck.
That sucks. I'm sorry. I mean, I cannot do anything in this massive arc of history, but still, that sucks, man.
It does suck, but also, all parties involved are, by this point, dead. So
Well, good.
It's not, like,
Hell yeah.
it's fine, you know?
Mother, you seem sad.
Yes, don't worry.
Yo, sup, Piper?
Mother is fine.
Hi, Piper. Anyways, this is the Empress. She has great looking hair.
Mother, look.
I love her whole outfit, actually. A lot of good outfits in this game.
What?
And a really nice gazebo.
Oh,
Gotta love a good
shit.
gazebo.
Press left mouse button to attack with your right hand, or right mouse button to attack with your left hand if you have a weapon or power equipped. Gotta shoot. Press and hold left control to block incoming sword attacks. Perfect time will put the enemies off balance and open them up to a lethal counterattack. Remember that.
Emily, get behind me.
There we go. Ooh, lethal.
Look out.
Gotta admit, I love a lot of combat games. I hate a lot of games that make parrying mandatory, like timed parrying mandatory as a mechanic, because I suck at it.
See, I love timed parrying, but also I have, like, the Platinum Games brain germs. No! Oh, no! Well, Queen's dead.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only
Pony, I have not actually played
one who knows what
Sekiro,
to do.
but all I can say to that is I haven't played Sekiro, but I have played Code Vein, and I'm bad at Code Vein, and Code Vein is like one of the most accessible Souls-likes,
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh,
so
shit.
just not good at that part.
Guys,
What
I have a
the fuck
perfect...
you done here? You killed the fucking queen! Ah, Christ.
I could explain everything. So this is what it looks like. But yeah, I haven't played Sekiro either. It looks fun. I just don't know if I have the time for it. It seems like a very long game.
Oh, I don't know about this whole Regicide thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm admittedly not big on games that are just deliberately hard with a capital H. But then again, I am the kind of person who has put well over 2,000 hours into fucking City Skylines, so maybe this is not my jam.
I think it's more like you like control instead of having to react.
And I like the aspect of planning, you know?
Yeah. You're a more tactical person?
Mhm.
That's absolutely fine.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be
Boy, this guy
but it's for a good cause.
really has a fucking face.
We need strong leadership now. Someone to guide
He looks like a
the
California raisin.
That's where we come in.
Made of
Like
flesh.
There was nothing personal.
It's like he's like a Warhammer 40k character run through a dehydrator, you know?
Wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall.
I'm the patsy!
Corvo.
Guards! Take him back to his cell.
I don't like that kind of... What, they just drag me out here just to say that they're super evil? I mean, I would too, but... Come
Well,
on,
I mean,
y'all.
yeah. If you get the opportunity,
You gotta gloat.
don't fucking... You know, if it's the first time, maybe don't say the quiet part loud, you know?
Mm-hmm. Here we are with this unnecessarily extreme teen health bar up there in the corner. We all...
Yeah, that is... That health bar is a design aspect from a bottle of Gatorade from late 1990s for sure.
This game was made in 2012, and you can tell in some parts. A little fire that warms is better than a big fire that burns. We all start with innocence, but the world leads us to guilt. Got some freaking Zen koans going on in this shitty little jail cell.
That's some awfully good calligraphy.
Yes,
on the wall.
somebody had a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah.
Not a great view from this this old suite. I should have talked to the concierge.
I was about to say, I've lived in worse apartments, I gotta be honest.
They could put a little the Duke hole, though. Ah, a bread. You can just eat food you find in the world, just like Bioshock. It's pretty fun.
Well, it's the good old, you know, the Castlevania eating a chicken you find in a wall kind of thing.
Perfect, yummy, delicious. This is perfectly good food. So it looks like we've got a friend who's trying to bust us out of jail. We've got a key, and one of the prison guards is leaving a weapon just outside our cell. I'm supposed to take a explosive to the outer door of the jail and blow this joint. Fun. Hi, Rail.
Let me know if you want to gamble on the hounds again.
Anybody out here? No. Ah, a swad. And coins! Oh, yeah. I'm not saying Corvo Atano is a giant birdman, but he does very much like shiny things, and we'll pick them up at a moment's notice.
Absolutely. And I mean, let's be honest, the game would be just thematically much better if you were just a human-sized birdman, like, disguised under a cloak, you know?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's a first-person game, so there's no way that we can know that he isn't a giant bird.
Yeah. The author is dead. I mean, not really, but we'll
Buddy,
just treat it that way.
I will try to get all of you out of jail.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink?
Solitary must be scheduled in.
We can assassinate unaware enemies by pressing the left mouse button, or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold left control to perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth in the non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers. Some people react favorably, and the final outcome is not as dark. I love the final outcome is not good, just less dark. Anyways, we can choke a bitch out. Drop him here for a nap.
He used to spit my food.
Hell yeah, baby. I'm Corvo Dishonored.
Good of them to T-pose when they're knocked out.
Yeah, he's just taking a nap. I do like that you can walk while you choke people. That's a luxury that you don't see in too many stealth games.
Right?
What the fuck are you staring at?
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the
God, I know I can get one of those, like, RCA hookups to my fucking machine, and I was thinking at some point maybe doing an MGS3 playthrough on
Oh,
stream.
that would be fun.
because I have played that game so much that I'm pretty decent at just clowning it as much as I can. So it's been quite some time since I've done that, and it feels like I need a refresher.
That's great.
That was like one thing that I really, really liked the fucking PS Vita for. You could have a thing in your pocket that you could play through MGS3 like HD edition on.
Didn't they have that for 3DS as well?
I think so. I think that came out a lot later than the Vita version, but I think you're quite right. Yeah. That was like the one disappointing thing. It was like you get the like Metal Gear Solid HD collection, so it has 2 and it has 3, but it doesn't have Peace Walker on the Vita version for whatever reason.
That's annoying.
Yeah. I liked Peace Walker. Granted, like plot-wise, it wasn't the best, game. But
I think it was the best mobile-oriented game in that it had a lot of little missions that you could like do, kind of, while you're riding the bus or something.
Yeah, there was a lot of sort of small objectives that you could sort of target. Like,
Aww.
I mean, like mechanically, I really liked it as a game, but
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello, baby. Oh, I wish you could pet the rats in this game, but you can't for very good reasons.
that's a very authentic English touch. Gotta add the rats.
Oh, they add the rats. They add so many rats in this game. Got a gun and a bottle of health juice. I don't need to drink a health potion game. I'm doing awesome. The greatest superpower of all. A gun.
Maybe the real treasure we had along the way was this gun I found.
Wow. I won't be using the gun very much if I'm going to be doing this primarily stealthily. But I might shoot a few dudes if things get hairy. Get some hagfish. Ooh, some potted whale meat. That's yummy. I bet that's especially good just ice cold, like it is now, right out of the tin.
Oh, of course. Again, we're talking about fictional English cuisine, which doesn't seem that far from regular English cuisine.
Fucking yum.
My dad very fondly remembers having lard on toast when he was a kid and they were still on rations. I'm like, yeah, it sounds delicious.
All right. Brined hagfish and Pratchett jellied eels? My cup runneth over.
Jellied eels? Oh my god, that is straight up Cockney survival food.
He doesn't even need to like open the he doesn't even need a can opener. He just I guess
eats the can.
Yeah, he probably just shotguns it or something. Anyways,
that is the question is whether you are a bird or whether you are a goat, because you can apparently just eat cans,
Maybe he uses his bird beak to peck a hole in it and then he just chugs it out of that. Anyways, another fun thing about this game is you can use keyholes.
Ooh.
Looks like there's a guy there just staring into nothing. He's got a very big key on his back. You can pickpocket. And I'm going to choke this man. And toss him on the back. And we're just going to set him in this nice dark corner.
I gotta say, I really like the video game trope of, guard having a big shiny key on the back pocket kind of thing.
You gotta see where it is. Or like a very conspicuous pouch.
Yeah, or like a very large key card on a chain or something like that. And it's just, I like the idea of making a video game where you can pickpocket those off of people and they do nothing. Like it's for something irrelevant, like the janitor's closet or something.
A master at picking up men. Hell yeah.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
They should put like an inspirational poster up in here or something. This is grim.
Yeah, like one of those hang in there posters.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It'd be a good touch for the gallows.
Believe to achieve. Oh, guy over there. Sneaking.
Also, just love how much money is just like sitting around, kind of thing.
Yeah, they really love just like leaving loose change around for this being a prison.
Right? It's just again based on the similar key idea, the whole concept of you can pickpocket someone's debit card, but you can't fucking use it because you don't know their PIN. You know?
I'm going to put this guy over in this bucket. Oh dear. Well. Yeah. Stored. Ooh. A pouch. Anyone else down there? The Yad. More rats.
Yeah, Thunder. That's somehow a very jarringly familiar kind of promotion. Because I swear, at work, we have this thing where, like, if you refer someone for a job and they get hired, you get like $200 or $300 or something like that. And that's great, except for the fact that I would pay $200 or $300 to make sure nobody I know works for my employer. So,
Here we are in that room with that giganto painting of that one dude. Also, guess what this game has? It's audio logs.
oh, that's very Bioshock.
Oh yeah.
That's Mondo Bioshock.
I do like that it's in a weird machine with like a punch card and then like a weird hose to stick your nose and mouth into when you speak.
Right? It looks like a CPAP machine from the 1800s.
Anyone else in here? No. Another fun thing, you can throw bottles. It's pointless now, but it'll come in handy later. And there are books, just like in Skyrim.
That is straight up a Ballantine's bottle. Like, I recognize the brand of scotch that shape of bottle is supposed to be.
Oh, weird. I won't read all of these because there's a lot of them and it's dense text. Basically, yeah, it's this, the religion in this world is like kind of a weird and pissed off version of the Catholic Church. There's mention of the month.
The regular Catholic Church is pretty consistently pissed off.
Yeah, it's so I guess kind of on the same level as the Catholic Church, I guess. There's things called overseers, which are like they're kind of like priests who are also like judges because the church is all knotted up in the machinations of the government.
We got an inquisition going on.
Yeah, Corvo was an overseer before he became the Empress's bodyguard. So they're like super cool combat priests. Oh, huh. The CD version had... Oh, that's for Bioshock. Cool. And we're just going to nab this clockwork explosive. Press J to access the journal, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Yes. We don't
also
have, like...
reminding me I should probably try playing the Hitman series at some point.
Hitman is very fun. You can get up to a lot of shenanigans in that.
Yeah, I've watched Sabs play Hitman, and
If you're thinking,
yeah,
oh, sorry.
sorry, I was just saying that it just seems you can get up to a lot of hilarious shit in that series.
I love being able to perfectly aim any object at somebody's noggin. That's really cool, and I wish I could do that in real life. Oh, great.
Yeah, exactly, Anon. That is just reminding me that I need to figure out what to draw Pete as for this Halloween.
Just head back here and grab one of these bottles. Dishonored does need the briefcase physics from Hitman.
Will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event.
If we ever get a Dishonored 3.
Dignitaries only.
Please, not now.
Shit. Nothing here but a magic floating bottle. Let me actually save. Oh yeah, from my last playthrough. Hey. Oh yeah, I have saves from back in 2012. Jesus.
There we go. I found the link.
What could that have been? None of you gonna look, or?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Tell me again what you'll do if Slackjaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you.
You're such a choffer.
You're such a choffer.
What?
Maybe I'll just try to sneak past these dudes instead of, you know, knocking them out or murdering them or whatever. Bet I could do it. Oh shit. Well, oh, combat time. Luckily, and this is a fun peccadillo of this game, if guard officers find you and they attack you and you kill them, it doesn't count towards chaos.
Huh.
Because
So
they attacked you first. So it's totally fine to kill cops.
Okay, good. A,
That's-
good. B good that the game is like has like a concept of like legal self-defense like involved in your combat.
Yeah.
Apparently.
If you like go around slitting people's throats, well, that's a problem. And also it doesn't count as like a perfect silent run, so you don't get as super good of a score. But it doesn't count it as a brutal murder or whatever. Oh shit.
Right.
Whoops. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kill a bunch of people. Actually, let me try to go back to an earlier save and try not to kill all those people. I feel a little embarrassed there.
No one in this room is gonna judge you for killing cops. Let's put it that way. But yeah,
Oh, that's
fair.
actually true. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine. I regret none of my decisions. I'm just gonna eat a shit ton of gross canned fish. Oh, I bet I could have climbed up here. Oh, man.
The tins of like potted whale meat and stuff are just reminding me of Bovril, which is a beef extract. Which
Oh,
is
dude,
like,
I know what Bovril is, and Bovril seems fucking gross.
right? And it's additionally, I love how it is held to be like an incredibly British thing, and also was invented by a Scottish guy living in Canada to fulfill an order for the French government during the Franco-Prussian War. So, having a very Englishly cultural thing that has absolutely nothing to do with England except where it wound up is very English.
Mm-hmm. Would you move so I can plant this bomb?
Bombs?
Oh, you're gonna put him right there for me. Be so easy to assassinate. Oh, great.
What was that? I need a joke. Keep skulking around.
I will. I will keep skulking around.
What the void was that?
I'll get to the bottom of this. Must have been nothing.
Oh, he's a little confused, isn't he?
Gotta be here somewhere.
Yeah, you go back over there.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh my god. Really? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you go back to your little desk.
Still crying about that dice game? What was that?
Sorry, folks.
Fall down already.
Oh yeah, now they're mad. Ah, a lethal counterattack. Oh god. Shit. Oh. Get that health. Oh shit. Oh well, end of game. I'm glad we're getting better video action this time around, it seems.
Well, yeah, since you did your various upgrades there, I don't think we've had any problems whatsoever with your
Hooray! I can
streaming.
stream 3D stuff now! Oh yeah, I should probably run. Bye. And just eat a bunch of snacks.
I had a lot of tea today, so I'm just going to have a real quick bio and I'll be right back.
Go for it. Swimming is a thing you can do in this game. If that's your yen. I don't think there's a hell of a lot going on underwater, but you can do it. Ah, the sewers. Man, this is loading fast. Hell yeah, buttery smooth. Nice water effects for 2012.
know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Be some down here by the look of it.
Hey, we're lucky. One of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you. You never saw him. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. The world.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Oh, yeah. Bunch of guards talk about how badass I am and also how much they want to kill me. Oh, Jesus. So the rats of this game are, they get real excited. And when a big swarm of them gets really excited, people start to die. Damn, they just fucking ate them, bones and all. Those bitches are gone. We're going to want to stay away from big swarms of rats. Which is a shame, because I love rats. It probably counts as war. There really isn't anything in there that I want. Oh, Jesus. Here they come. Yeah. The rats can't go in the water, though. And we'll be able to use them later on. As we may see either later in this video or probably later in another video. I'd love to get through all 3 of the Dishonored games streaming. That would be really cool. A journal from somebody named Damien. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into our houses all over our district. So we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit this city. Grim. And yeah, Jesus. There's a man and a woman embracing, and they're dead. So there's a bit of a plague that's going around Dunwall right now. The rats are apparently a vector for it. And it's killing people. Cool. Bye, bitch. Any secret treats? Oh, there are secret treats. I don't need secret treats right now, but it's nice to have them. Ew.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague. You? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. The rats eat them.
Very cool sanitation practices in Dunwall. So we've got dudes who were instructed to dump these infected corpses off in a place called the flooded district, but they're just throwing them into the sewers so the rats can eat them, and then the rats are going to scatter throughout the rest of the city. Very cool and smart decision.
This is fine.
This is
Everything
totally
is
fine and good. Oh yeah, those rats are fucking hungry, huh? Okay, we're gonna just, so there's a crank wheel over there. I think that raises the door. I'm going to jump to the middle of the room, throw a corpse onto the ground to lure the rats, and then go over and crank the wheel. There you go, kids. Eat up. Oh, yeah. You love that, don't you? Chef Boyardee over here. Oh, shit. No. No, not me. Not me. Eat him. I don't think ravens migrate.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The
This one does. Migrate out of prison.
the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts
Ooh.
must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
The outsider walks among us. I wonder who he is. Also, I'm going to eat this delicious rat skewer. Take a chomp out of the things that took a chomp out of me. I love these satisfyingly square chain links. Some good design in this game.
Yeah. Also, the satisfyingly square chain links seem very apt to cut your hands.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, I have big, beefy, Dishonored
beefy
hands.
mitts.
Also, you can grab copper wire, which is worth 10 coins in this game. Because I guess you can just sell copper super easily. Looks like there's a tripwire here, so we're going to stand back and diffuse that. Oh, shit.
I will say copper wire IRL is super expensive too.
We're going to stand back and... Ow. Grab that out of there. Got some treats back here. And a skull. More treats for Bird. Why, yes. Shinies. And hemlock essence. Oh, that's worth 20. Hell yeah. Poison is even worth more in the streets than copper is. And a note. Greetings, Corvo. Or should I say, Lord Protector, as you were known before that title, which was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials of the Isles, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. These people want to call me by the name I had before I was Dishonored.
Dishonored.
Ooh. Ooh. Swanky. Take that. Got a little tiny crossbow. A switchblade sword, which whips ass.
Little tiny crossbow, like, oh, that's some Huntress style shit right there.
Yeah, teeny tiny crossbow. Doesn't even have a string. It just has like a weird metal pair of rods. And I can open the quick access wheel.
Also, definitely have to
middle.
rewatch fucking Birds of Prey at some point.
Yeah, it's fun. We've got 8 crossbow bolts, just regular arrows ones. 1 incendiary bolt from that machine earlier. 3 sleep darts. These will be valuable in the future. And 3 pistols. We're going to set it to sleep darts for now.
It's a tool that will help us later.
Yeah, we're going to make some people very sleepy.
Thanks, Pony.
Oh, you can slide while sprinting. I forgot about that. Nice. Very smooth. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey! Got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Ah. A clue. And some eels. So occasionally in the game you'll find combination locks. There's going to be notes littered around with, you know, numbers. People will be like, oh, don't put this number anywhere. That would be bad. And then they write down the number to the safe. So it's easy for you to find. Classic adventure game trope. Look to your whiskey. No, get out of the water. Corvo. Oh, God. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't do anything because I disarmed it. Whatever. Oh, wait. There's whiskey over here. Yep. There it is. There's the code to the safe. Four, 5, 1. Attribute to Fahrenheit 451.
Of course.
And to like a zillion other games that have used 451 or 0451 as a safe combination. Just grab another health potion and a jewel box.
Who wants to bet that at some point there's going to be a THX 1138 reference?
I'm not going to say there isn't. Oh, that's a wall. What am I doing here? Come on. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
He won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? I'll try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can. Bastard.
Hey, Tony, try to knock something over, eh? Make a big hoot and a holler. Let's make this boy a sleepy boy. Oh, he could have fallen in the water. Damn it. We'll just drop you over here, where it's safe. Chomp. Gotta get those tasty, tasty rats. Oh god, this dude's right there. Go look at it, idiot. Or don't, I guess. Jesus. People are thick. Oh, shit. Well, time to die, I guess.
X-Men, welcome to die.
Thank you. Yes, I know how to counterattack. Damn, he just cuts his friggin' head off. Well, you know, I could be stealthy when I want to be. That dude just turned around at the wrong moment. That's his fault.
Yeah. No one's judging you here. God can't see you in this stream.
Yeah. Any other delicious sewer snacks over here? No? Hmm.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Well, shit. Also, you can kind of see which parts of the environment were designed by the Half-Life guy.
Yeah, the big ol' like monorail going by and the weird pods and the being in like a drainage ditch kind of environment. Yeah, this is
Just a
bringing back
touch.
some memories I've never had. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I work with some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Hold on.
Corvo, over here.
If you need,
I have your buggy ready. Wait,
don't
I mean,
take too long.
By the way, there's one of the whales that people were talking about. If you look closely, you can see that it's not shaped like a normal whale like we would have in our world. There's like extra fins and these weird phalanges and stuff.
and it also seems to be mounted on an ironclad. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's just what whaling ships look like in
It's
this
like
universe.
Yeah, it's like one of those what am I call it? Like Zumwalt class destroyers that the U.S. Navy was building. But this is like, yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird that they have like they just string them up like that.
That's a very Combine kind of boat. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Get in. We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Hot dog. Those are two of my favorite warm things.
I want to play Stan Rogers music now because it's all about ships and whaling and shit like that.
So that was high chaos. No civilians killed. That's pretty good. 9 hostiles killed, though.
Oh well, they deserved it.
Oh, well. That's okay. I was escaping from prison. I'm allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Lovely.
This is the Hound Pits pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Something that just gets me about this scene here is just how ridiculously, like, brown the water is.
It's like poop water. It's not great.
I was about to say, that water is at least 50% poop, with a good amount of, like, copper processing runoff or something.
I love history.
I love the fact that people drank beer as their primary drink for God knows how long because it was ultimately safer than drinking actual water.
Yeah, that's a fucking trip.
Yep. Right?
Like, there has to be at least a little alcohol in it to, like, kill the germs. You cannot kill the rat plague. Skull!
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Starting fast, we found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes, not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the
Yeah, Matt, I think that may have been lost in translation there. I was just saying the runoff in the water looked very coppery.
But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yup.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Wow. This is Havelock. He's the military guy. The other one with the big noodle is Pendleton. He's the fancy guy. They're your cohorts in conspiracy.
I cannot help but think of Havelock in the context of it being like a little podunk town on Highway 7 between Ottawa and Toronto. I have had many cheap sandwiches at the gas station in Havelock.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the
Buddy, I am busy wrecking everything behind this bar. Don't talk to me. Ooh, was that a cookie? Cookie for Bird! Caw! So I really like this pub. It's, what? Hi.
Howitzer, that also reminds me of the very credible theory that humans in antiquity became largely aware of, the divine and things like that, largely in context of also simultaneously learning about psychedelic mushrooms and things like that.
Let me.
Those are very well rendered taps. This had better not be like a campaign for real ale kind of place, but you know.
Let me just put the.
Just get a beer for fuck's sake.
Just want to put the beer in the. Fine, God. I guess I'll be thirsty forever.
Who shows signs of blood on their face and chest
I guess I won't have my pint. I'll be back later after murdering the entire aristocracy.
So they actually do the brewing back here, which is pretty impressive. This place is called the Hound Pits, and it used to be known for its dogfighting, which the developers originally wanted to put in the game until
they realized that was a shitty idea?
Yeah, I think halfway through the concept art, somebody looked at it and was like, yo, we can't.
We're gonna get arrested for putting this in the game.
We cannot put dogfights in this fucking game. I get that it's grim, but we can't make it that grim. You can still see some remnants, though, such as these dog cages.
Matt, not directly, but I will say the Venn diagram overlap of like hardcore camera people and just like shitty conservatives is basically a circle in a lot of situations, I gotta say. This is, of course, not universal, but it's frequent enough to be a problem.
This is called the River Crust, by the way. Which, like,
Crust.
Accurate.
God, that's so fucking English.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools and masters. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
So, I looked it up, and Piero Joplin's voice actor isn't the same as the guy who plays Otacon, but his voice really reminds me of Otacon for some reason. Also, he's a weird little nerd who's your science buddy. So, you know.
It's like one of my steampunk animes.
Wow.
Perfect. Now plug it in.
Do you think love can bloom in a pandemic, Corvo?
Magnetism. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you
Wear a mask, folks.
Lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Yeah, sure. What do you got, Piero? So, from Piero we can buy ammo, sleep bolts, crossbow bolts, bullets. These are spring razors. They're traps that can be put on any surface that instantly murder people. We're probably not going to buy many of those. You can scavenge these a lot from in-world, and also they're lethal, and I don't want to be that lethal.
Yeah, I was about to say, gonna invest in a bunch of sleep bolts.
Yeah, probably. Grenades, they blow up. Rewire tools, rewire circuitry, which are pretty fun. You can find these in the world, but they're kind of rare, so it's worth it to maybe pick up one or two. We also have upgrades, which cost money. Upgrades to the crossbow, range accuracy, reload. This is a good one. Sleep dart, sedative effect is immediate even in combat. This is also a zoom for your mask, which I might grab. Bullet capacity, bolt capacity, grenade capacity, and bone charm capacity. We haven't seen bone charms yet, but we will soon. I won't buy that yet, though, because we don't even have any bone charms, so whatever. I'll probably get... well, if I'm in combat, I probably don't need to put people to sleep immediately. Although I guess I could, like, snipe people when they see me, and then...
Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing you'd want to have for, like, a kind of clutch moment.
Let's get that. And then I'll also grab a sleep bolt. Yeah, cool. 6 out of 10. Perfect.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
I'm going to poke around a little bit. You can also get blueprints to unlock new upgrades to buy. Oh, did I get stuck? Ugh. Such as this. Oh, that's a star chart. Never mind. It's a map. I can steal it from Piero and give it back to Piero, and then he can sell it for me.
That seems recursive, but productive.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Dear Piero, I will not sign off for these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metals in crystal? King Sparrow feathers. Admiral Havelock is very mad at Piero for requesting fancy stuff to do experiments with. No more copper wire or special herbs. Go out and scavenge them. So we're also getting Piero stuff so he can do science things, which I'm happy to do. Also, this is a very long article that essentially says that Piero has come up with a competing potion to Sokolov's elixir, which is the health potion in this game, that he calls Piero's Remedy. It is blue, and not to ruin things too much, but it's essentially mana. It's for... You're going to be cool with me just taking this? Yoink.
Yeah, I do like the fact that the, main scientist there, as I was speaking about with Sabs, is Sokolov.
Sokolov!
Sokolov! It can't be!
We get to meet Sokolov later. He's interesting. Anyways, Piero has a bunch of books about whale vivisection. Long story short, it's fucking gross.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like something you probably need to go over in much detail in this playthrough. I gotta be H.
Yeah, they cut apart whales. It's nasty as hell.
The IRL cutting apart of whales was pretty nasty as hell, so...
Yep.
I mean, that tracks.
We are still significantly dishonored, Grace. We haven't gotten any more honored since you left. Let's take a big nap. Hello?
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our master.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Here's some plot setup.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Interesting. Ooh. Decor plate. That's gonna be sold. Oh, this is Fancy Boy's room. Hi, Fancy Boy.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
God, the forehead on that dude.
I know. God. If he tried to like head a soccer ball, it would just explode.
Was there nobility
Right? That's like a Hugo Weaving grade forehead right there.
Give me your snack. Also, let me listen to your diary.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boat. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have.
You wanted this to happen. You wanted me here.
Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
That's fun. I think these are servants' quarters.
Attention all citizens.
Harpooner songs. Oh, that's gross. Well, I'm glad they made up fake shanties for this game.
Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will
Well,
be subject
that is
to interrogation.
okay. That is also on the base of a.
What do we do with the drunken sailor?
What will we do with the drunken waiter? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
I feel like this game needs to have rolling down to old Maui, like playing in the background for half the time.
Oh, ew. It's a work of fiction about some lady sewing a dude. And this is a play. Oh, this is a gay play. Hell yeah. How dare you, sir, clothed in my so very home? I should hand you over to the watch, depraved Tivian. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she has gone out for the evening, leaving me all alone. What are you doing? Leave this house. Go back to your frozen wasteland, pale rascal. No need for anger between us, Lord Bale. It's so wrong for me to be here. As I've proven, I've developed an affinity for you and your family. Oh my. Calisan, your skin is so warm it burns. Fuck yeah. Also, there's a series of books lying around called A Gaffer's Tale that's essentially just about a dude who gets good at thieving. It's real interesting. It's kind of long, though, so I won't read it on stream. I heartily recommend that if you get this game, please read all of the books in it. It's very similar to Skyrim, but they provide a lot of the mise-en-scene for this game. It's very, like, weird whale punk sort of miserable industrial revolution sort of setting. It's neat.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna. You don't have to listen to it now, but I'm linking a song by Stan Rogers, which is just this game in a song as a mood kind of thing.
Oh boy. Here's our room. It ain't much to look at, but it's home. Also, it's got 2 exits, as any good assassin hideout would. They even left me a shiny coin. Thank you for this 1 coin gift. Time to catch some Z's and have absolutely nothing weird happen.
Catch some completely innocuous Z's.
What time is it? I'm sleepy. Somebody bricked up my room.
Are we having a... We're having a Cask of Amontillado moment?
Oh. Well, I don't think I'm in the Hound Pits anymore. We're in some sort of a spooky-ass nether realm.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? Well, hello, Sasuke in a bomber jacket. How are you?
Oh, hi, Mock.
Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Love that spooky-ass twink. So we have superpowers now. Press right mouse button to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. It's a short teleport, kind of like Nightcrawler from X-Men.
Nice. A Bamf, if you will.
A Bamf, yes.
Minion and the Overlord enjoy the access to the Bamf. It is a good thing.
Hell yeah. And
good of the front man of Simple Plan to have given that to you, you know?
Yeah, I know. He's such like a... It's great because he's this big, powerful, mystical figure in the lore, but also he just kind of looks like some guy.
Yeah, he looks like someone you'd run into at the fucking Hot Topic at the, like, B-grade mall you go to.
He's got black eyeballs and a bad haircut, and I guess that means that he is a spooky man.
A spooksman, if you will.
Wow, there's a letter next to Empress Jessamine that just says, "You cannot save her," over and over. That's spooky.
Well, thanks, Jack Nicholson from The Shining.
But we can still pick up mana potions in here. Oh shit, can I make that? There we go. So a portion of mana slowly regenerates after you use it. So it's really kind of like if you use a bunch of magic, like a bunch of teleportation or other powers in quick succession, that super depletes it, but a little is fine. Also, we've got Emily pulling away from these other two forehead boys over here. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. I want a mysterious twink to show up in my dreams and give me magic powers, yeah.
This is also definitely a Code Vein kind of thing. Let's just go fuck with people's memoryscapes for a while.
Sure. Here's our Lord Regent doing that thing where they put a bunch of little Monopoly things onto big maps. They love doing that in history stuff.
I mean, I play a lot of strategy games, and that kind of shit is fun as hell. Maybe not if you're doing it with human lives, you know.
Look at these boys. Look at their big legs. These people aren't so lucky, but man, big legs.
Now that's some Half-Life 2 shit right there.
That is some Half-Life 2 shit right there. They're officially named Tall Boys, but saying that just makes me think of like a 16 ounce of PBR or something.
Right. Let's go, you know, let's go hammer some Tall Boys. Aw, man, you didn't really have anything else to do with your Friday night, huh?
Stalwart defenders of the Lord Regent, the Montucky cold snacks.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines.
We harness the power of Bud Light with lime.
Oh, tight.
Other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
Cool.
With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
All right. We have a heart. Thanks.
When do you get a brain and the other things that the wizard promised?
Courage and home. And also, we gave that one girl a fucking GRS, but, you know, that was in a different book. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. It beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right mouse button while targeting a person or location.
Also, it's you've got an Edgar Allan Poe story in your hand.
Yep, it's a human heart with a bunch of gears inside, wrapped in barbed wire and staples.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Very cool and normal thing to have.
It's like the most brutal version of the fucking Heartbreakers logo.
All of time's meaning is here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Spooky. Any treats in here? A treat! I hope I get to carry these over to the real world.
Yeah, Iris, it's just this, but a game mechanic.
Climbing on the side of a building in video games literally never gets old.
Doesn't even matter if you're in a Spider-Man game or not.
I actually got the recent PS4 Spider-Man game.
How is it?
It's good. I like it. It's kind of like a Batman Arkham Asylum game, but a lot more bright and colorful, which I like.
Nice.
Spider-Man's a lot quippier, which is fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, I will say Batman isn't exactly his quips so much as being rich and his parents being dead. So, I mean...
Yeah, he's less fun. Oh, this heart is going fucking hog wild with this rune. Yoink. All right, we can open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for magical powers. Such as, we've already got Blink. We can use this to get Dark Vision, which is seeing through walls, including their, seeing living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. It's like Eagle Vision from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that seems like a good thing to get early.
That's probably going to be the one I'm going to get, but just for completionist's sake. Possession lets you take control of animal targets. That costs 3 runes, though. It's very expensive.
E.g. rats.
Rats, yep. You can also take charge of humans for a short duration. You can mind jack them. There's mind jacking in this game. Welcome to why I'm streaming this. We finally got to the horny part. We found it. Bending time slows time for a little bit. Devouring swarms summons swarms of rats. Wind blast pushes back enemies. I'm actually going to take a quick break here and go to the bathroom. I will be right back.
Sounds good. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with fucking Mr. Freeze wanting to stop global warming. So I'm sitting here not saying much because I don't have much to say, so let's just put this on. Yo, full disclosure, I fucking love disco. It's also the perfect rhythm to bear in mind when doing CPR on people. For those of you who've not had to do your first aid certifications in the last little while, the beat of staying alive is actually pretty much dead on what you want to be mimicking when you're actually compressing someone's chest during CPR. Please, Pony. Welcome back.
Oh, I am back.
I was blasting disco in your absence.
Thank you. Anyways.
Let's go now. Somebody
So,
help me.
we can also
Somebody
use
help
runes
me.
to enhance passive aspects such as our health, our agility. We can jump higher and get hurt less when we fall. Shadow kill is where unaware enemies who don't see you turn to ash when they die, which is great if you're murdering a lot of people from the shadows. Bloodthirsty is for people who fight a lot. You can build up, quote, adrenaline, unquote, and then trigger brutal melee fatalities. I'm going to go for dark vision, though. I want to be able to see in the dark. Also, I don't need more health if I just don't get caught.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. Now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Just gonna have the disco running in the background, which frankly I think is a great counterpoint to the starkness of what you're playing.
Oh, by all means, feel free. Got a sick new tat on my chunky hand.
Once bleeding from the eyes occurs, death is inevitable. All suspicions of plague, regardless of severity, must be reported.
Oh, we kept all of the mana potions that we picked up in
the weird space.
In Magic Topsy-Turvy Land.
Forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Is there a way to sheathe this friggin' sword? Oh yeah, let's take out this creepy heart. What button was that? Yeah.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
Cool.
But he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore. That's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
What's a secret that you have?
The other servants don't like her.
What? She seems so nice. What about you?
She hides her hands. They are raw and scarred from
Good
the
day,
washing.
Master Corvo.
That's sad. Ignore me with the human heart over here, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, literally, people walking past you holding a knife and a human heart.
I'm doing important assassin stuff. Don't pay attention to me.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, if I saw someone in the hallway of my apartment building and they were holding a beating human heart and a knife, I wouldn't fucking, like, ask questions, let alone talk to them, you know?
Don't sweat it. It's nobody you know.
Y'all, you can do your own thing. I'm just gonna be over here, you know?
Linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business. But sometimes, good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell died by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal, Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Alrighty, bucko.
Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hellpits.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, Corvo?
Howdy.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill
Shit,
the High
I haven't
Overseer.
listened to the fucking Saturday Night Fever soundtrack in so long.
But my uncle,
It is mad nostalgia for me, I gotta say.
Fuck
It was like one of those albums that we just consistently played on virtually any road trip we went on.
Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison, and I think I know why. My uncle's not.
I feel
corruptible
that.
like the rest of us.
I got a lot of listening to James Taylor's Greatest Hits Volume 1 in the same way. It's a very soothing album.
Mm.
Before you had your current
Yeah,
profession.
ABBA Gold was also in that same sort of echelon.
Mm-hmm. So, this one servant asked me to spare Captain Kurnow, a guy who works with the Overseer in the Watch, because the Overseer wants to super duper poison him.
Part of the soul live in the heart. If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
Spooky. So Piero's been experimenting with things that he came up with in dreams, which I'm sure is a super normal way to do science.
Of course.
Also, hey, Root over here. You know I'm going for that. Oh god. You gotta watch out for the river crust, though. It's full of,
Crust.
well, it's also full of fish that eat you. Oh wait, I have a power for this. I'll take that, thank you. Cool. I guess I could up my vitality, but I could also save runes for cooler stuff. Let's do that. Yeah, fuck it. Take me away, Sammy baby.
Perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the overseas.
Oh, fine.
I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
Yeah, okay, I'll visit fucking Piero, fine. Wake up, asshole.
What can I do for you?
Give me some snacks.
Some snacks.
Give me some murder snacks. Oh, wow, I made a bunch of money. Not enough to get new upgrades, but I could at least max out my sleep bolts. That's fun. You can also buy runes from him now. That's cool. We'll just get a rewire tool, and that'll be good. We can pretty much OSP everything else. Have a good night.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Have a good one.
Put on my ultra fucking cool ass skull mask over here. What I don't get is that they're like, oh yes, you're a wanted man. Everyone in the city will know your face. But it's like, it's not going to take them long to figure out that, like, the dude wearing the bodyguard outfit with a giant ass skull mask is Corvo. Like, I don't understand how that's supposed to be discreet.
Not suspect despite wearing the fucking skull mask, you know?
It seems pretty obvious who it is and what he's up to.
Corvo is sus.
Seems sus.
Seems a little sus.
Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall and light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. There are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Enjoy your rat, my friend. So we have Granny Rags to talk to. Use the Bottle Street alleys to get around these walls of light. We've got a bunch of extra shit we can do other than just eliminate the High Overseer, which is nice. If it was just a big straight shot from start to finish, it wouldn't be a very exciting level. Oh yeah, I also have dark vision now. Get ready for me to use this a lot. Those guys seem like they're occupied up there. Where did that other guy go? Oh, he went all the way back up there. Okay. Oh shit, there's somebody coming down here. Down with the sickness. Ooh, ah.
Alternately, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Just gonna sneak on by. Just gonna sneak on by. I'm just going to sneak on. Oh. The hell was that? I think it was a rat that bit me.
Speaking of which, I think I'm basically done working on Prima here, so I'm just going to take a quick bio. I'm going to start on something new, so I will be right back.
Oh shit. I didn't want to do this. Ah! Let's just, Wow, I fucked that up pretty fucking fast. Take two. Oh, you're gonna make me do all this again. Hold on. There we go. Let's focus on this girl first. Sleepy time. Just take a little ground nap there, honey.
Attention, Dunwall.
Nothing to see here.
Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Can I get up there on top of that fence? That'd be cool. Let's see. I can. Oh no, I can't. Damn it. Ooh, bone charm in that little house over there. Well, you know I gotta get that. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Yeah, there you go. Anybody notice that? No? Put you back here as well. There you go.
Attention, watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
I heard you got eaten alive at cards.
Another night, another patrol with you.
Let me see if I can get over to that building from down on the water. That would be a lot easier. Oh yeah, do some Karate Kid shit here. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Bone charms. They are small perks. You can find them by listening for the song they emit. And we can equip them here. This is Falling Star. Drop assassinating someone gives you a bit of mana. That's situational, but still kind of useful. And here's another song about fucking dying. Some miserable shit. Very pointy city. sneak around on here? I can. Ooh.
Half the block, dead from those lights. Maybe some of them are money. Nice. Yeah. Sick ones go in the cage. Not good. Can't take chances. They even look a little green around the kill.
Hmm? Shit. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, don't bother me. Don't bother me. Fuck off, fish. I guess everything's tickety-boo. Sorry about that. Just wanted to check Discord real quick. Oh, they're looking for me. They sure won't find me, though. Oh, I bet I could snipe that dude. Oh, yeah. Got him.
And I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me know if you want to gamble.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended the month of harvest, potentially beyond. In addition to this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state.
The Abbey of the Everyman. Very cool and normal religion. Oh, shit. You didn't see anything, buddy.
Outsider's eyes. I'm getting spooky.
Yeah, again, this whole going through lower roads and storm drains while guards look at you from above feels very, very Half-Life 2-y.
Oh, for sure. There's even like a constant loud-ass announcement voice constantly going in the background.
Well, of course.
Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Okay.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
I'm a big birdie and I'm doing great. Found so many shiny objects.
You never listen. Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. All.
Welcome. Welcome to Dunwall. You have been chosen, or been chosen, to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of Dunwall that I elected to establish my administration here, etc., etc., etc.
Here's Granny Rags. We were told to talk to her. Whoa!
My dear husband. My eyes
Cool
aren't
jacket,
what they
though.
used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Oh, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Oh, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Yeah, I'll see to them. All right. I'll see them good and hard.
Oh, no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage. All of it.
Just scanning Prima real quick.
Let us in, Granny.
I bet you can't even hear us.
Hi.
Would you look at this? You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that.
That outfit must have cost a lot.
Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it.
That's very rude of you, sir. Well, time for you to die. Ooh, God. Well, I dealt with him. I bet there was probably a way to stealth him, though. Actually, I'm pretty sure there was a way to stealth them. Ah, shit.
Ah, well.
Okay, there we go. Where were we? Gentlemen callers.
Granny, come out with me instead. Granny.
Cool purple zone.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Ooh, save this shit to the wrong folder. Okay, that explains. Let's try it.
Birdman going to church. What will he do? Here we go. Let me get out my good old-fashioned sleep darts. Stop throwing shit at me, God! This is why they call them the Bottle Street Boys, huh? Because of their infinite supply of bottles. Oh, that was a waste. Oh man, I'm burning through sleep darts here. You know what? Yeah, let's just murder him.
I wanted to let you live, but then sleep darts were getting expensive.
You made it hard. I'm not made of sleep darts.
Sleep darts don't grow on trees, y'all.
Oh well. Oh wait, here's some more sleep darts. Wow, how useful. Oh shit. Let me try that one more time. Yeah, great, Granny. Grab that. Rune. Great. Yeah, I know.
You're on your way to face the
Fantastic.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing.
See if we can't sneak up on these guys.
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. She's not stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny. We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. You look like garbage.
Got him. Perfect the first time.
Grace, slarts just sounds really bad. Whatever it actually refers to, just the word does not sound.
Gotta keep slarting.
God, fuck.
Grandma, give me some treats.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Oh boy. Grandma's gonna give me some treats.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slackjaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Well, poisoning the medicine of an entire street gang seems pretty bad, but I do love upgrades. So, you know, who's to say whether it's bad or not? Also, we have 3 runes now, so we can get all sorts of shit. I'm going to get Possession. Just because...
we want to get those extra kinks in, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Now, level 1, we can only possess animals. But at level 2, we'll be able to possess people. If your host dies, you die. Small animals can't survive the possession process. Level 2.
If your host dies, you die in real life.
Yeah, so if you're a rat and somebody, like, stomps on you, then you're dead. At level 2, you can also possess people inside another human body. You're too clumsy to do anything but basic actions like opening doors or carrying things. You can't do super hot. There's no super hotting in this game.
And you can't, like, I guess, attack people with the most basic version of that kind of thing.
I mean, you could probably, like, throw a bottle at them to make them mad, but you can't do much more than that. But hey, check this shit out. Can I? I'm a rat now. I'm a rat.
I'm a rat, man.
Sneaking around. I'm just a little rat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no tactical advantage in that, but it is very cool.
The engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Street meat.
Street meat, literally.
Ooh, there's a rune over there. Bone charm, like, right there. There's Dr. Galvani's offices over there. Yeah, they'll probably be fine, Grace. So it'll probably make them even healthier. They're building up an immunity, like a vaccine. Here's an art dealer's apartment. Can't open that. I do love how vertical these maps are. So that is Dr. Galvani's house. There's the wall of light we need to get through. Ooh. Health potion. A lot of dudes in this courtyard down here. Well, that won't show us this far out. But a bunch of dudes. Need to be double careful. I saw a door back there, too, that I think we can take. Let's go back and explore that. Oop. Ooh, hey, an apartment. Oh, you know I'm poking around in there. Ew. Free meat. Oh, there's another Gaffer's Tale book. Hey. I'm good. Like I said, if you'd like to read these notes, consider picking up the game, because I'm not going to read them all out loud over the course of the stream. That would be tedious. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Gotta find more street meat. Is this guy gonna kick my ass? Who's that guy? What? Gonna go over and look. You gonna go over and look, or?
Let me out.
Fine.
Here you are. Come on, let's.
Hello.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Ah. A friendly shopkeep.
What the?
I definitely hear a rune. Or no, I think it's a bone charm. Hey, nice. Robust. Potions give you slightly more health. I'll take that in a pinch. Yep. Bone charms are made from, oh yeah, from whales. Used to be from the tusks of ice seals and the fangs of bears. Now they use whales, and because whales are, like, weird, they give people powers. In there it says vigor or defense against pregnancy. So I guess there are birth control runes somewhere around here. Though I have not yet found one in this game. How is Dishonored baby born? No treats in there. Well, buddy, what do you got?
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
These are not good prices. A sleep dart here is 100 coins. With Piero, it's 30. But he does have blueprints. And those are useful. Art dealer. We'll find a way to get to art dealer's house soon. Someday. Let's quick save here.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Okay, over there. Oh, I bet I could just climb up on that thing. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, hello. Oh, I could just jump inside of that little hatch. And there's some treats down there. Take that. Take that. Yuck. That's a fucking illustration. Wall-of-light Sergeant Hayburn. All the wall-of-light components have been delivered to your station. I expect to be functional before midnight. You've also been provided with several spare whale oil tanks should the need arise. Last has come to my attention that the various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Please keep your men under control. Rat burning?
I mean, I can see that being, you know, a source of fuel or whatever.
I think they just do it for fun. He said it was an adolescent practice.
Well, I mean, also burning the vectors of the plague seems like a very, again, cathartic thing to do.
True. Oh god, yeah, they just like zap, don't they? So there's the tank over there. I already got through here though, so I probably don't need to do anything. Yeah, not really a problem. Kayoink! Hey, Paula.
Sup, Paula?
Here we are in the prestigious flat of Dr. Galvani. Oh, gross. Cankermouth Gulf? That's an actual place here? Fuck that.
Wait, did you touch the door handles to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose doesn't breed rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. Mayor's new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, you're telling me beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it. What?
Oh shit.
Okay, where are you? I will find you. Don't make me call the city watch.
To arms! Take it! Eat metal! Which works?
Bye! I do love that little bit about them being engaged, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a maid and a watch officer, and they both work in the same building.
Like, oh, for fuck's sake, you're not going to be like this when we're married, are you?
Oh crap, they're still here. Well, neither of them died. Okay, nobody on this floor, so I think we're good. Let's head upstairs. Oh shit. I gotcha. There you go. Just take a nap over there. Don't have the building key yet, so I can't go in there. Ugh. Hey, whale oil. I can sell that, though. Pretty fancy digs here. NGL.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and
Oh, shit.
believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
This is a cool looking desk, by the way. Very authoritative. Neat globe. Also, the continents on it aren't remotely like Earth's, so we're truly in an alternate reality here. Ooh, dark room. Where's that rat viscera? Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Nice. There we go. Now that's style. My secret grody rat room. Ew. Anything back here? Oh, this is just the can. Well, we got what we came for with Galvani. Time to split this joint. And I knew the perfect way to do it. What's up, Paul? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, that way to the Dunwall Whiskey Distillery. How we doing for rune charms? One over there. That looks like that's past the wall of light, though. Gonna have to be crafty.
I can feel the great age ending.
Oh, big mood.
My connection's kind of being dodgy as hell right now.
Yeah?
Having a hard time connecting to Picardo. Give me a quick sec.
Oh, no worries. Wow, there's a lot of stuff up here. The Bottle Street Boys.
The Bottle Street Boys.
Give us your bottles.
That sounds... It sounds like a precursor to some band that Gary Newman, you know.
Really sounds very like the Apple Dumpling Gang.
Right?
Well, time to talk to the boys.
The boys.
If we're gonna dump rat crap into their medicine, we better make friends with them first.
Have you seen the series The Boys?
I have not seen The Boys yet. I've read a little of the comic, but it wasn't really to my taste.
Fair. I mean, it's a Garth Ennis vehicle, so...
Mm-hmm. I hear the TV show is different, though. And also, it
Yeah.
wasn't made in the early 2000s. So I assume it's got better sensibilities.
Yeah, so someone on Twitter described it as being like if my stuff were written by a cishet dude instead of by a queer lady kind of thing.
That's
And
interesting.
that just makes me more curious.
Yeah, I wanna watch it just to form an opinion of it, you know?
Because, I mean, let's face it, the entire... that, you know, the government doesn't... the Superman cognate, because he's not, like, media savvy, and then brings on someone who is hip with the kids and good on social media and whose name is Stormfront. So, like, yeah. So I'm like, I want to see how they screw around with that story legitimately, you know?
Yikes. Yeah. I know that supposedly the most recent season has interesting things to say about, like classic masculine revenge narratives, too, and about how they're kind of bullshit, actually. So I'm actually interested to hear about that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I think one of them saw me. One of them definitely saw me. One of them definitely saw me. One of them definitely saw me. Oh, God. Get in the distillery. Oh, yeah. Ah. It seems that Slackjaw and the Bottle Street Boys are watering down the elixir that they're distributing to the local community. That's not good. Shit.
Okay. Just said.
Then a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. Then music, kind of plinky, plonky sound. That's what's it.
You sure he wasn't drunk?
Says he still hears it at night. He never did find his brother.
That's an East Lever rifle. Okay, I got one for you.
Well, give it.
Okay, here goes. The nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made.
Okay, now I can actually see your stream again. Good.
Oh, good.
Butcher at night, carved herself some peace and quiet.
Oh, I get it. The wife done kind of both, right?
Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn.
Oh, let me think. Okay. Yeah, I got one. Ready?
I'm listening.
There once was a sailor from Morley who fancied a woman most sorely. He gave her his cash, she gave him a ration, and that's all. There isn't no Morley.
You win. You win.
I love these, like, scary dude rhymes. Ooh, a bone charm. Who where? Oh, right fucking there. Okay. I don't want to see the drop assassination tutorial. I'm not going to be doing a hell of a lot of drop assassinations. Stop telling me that, game. Sheesh. I just want to give big boys their nap time. Is that so wrong? There's totally... Yeah, there's like totally a fucking rune around here or something. Right there. Oh shit.
Who's making that noise? Knock it off.
Come on, go over there and look.
Must have been rats. Not fast enough. Somebody, give me a hand. You fight for shit.
Sorry, dude.
I'm gonna loot your corpse.
I don't have time for a dude spitting fire at me. Yeah, okay. There we go. What's this one? Albinos. You encounter white rats slightly more often. I don't know what tactical advantage that might have, but sure. Oh. That leads back out to the distillery. Don't need to go there.
See, I'm kind of having double takes because the distillery district is an area of Toronto that's under like major redevelopment kind of thing.
Oh, weird. Well, maybe this is happening there. Let me know if you see any Bottle Street boys around. Not yet. I want to look around. Oh, wait. You know what? I could get myself a few free, free elixirs this way. Yeah. Give me that bootleg shit. I know it's fake, but it tastes so good. Oh, no, that's it. The game's like, stop fucking poop socking it. You're good. You don't need any more health serums. There we go. Contaminated. Hooray. Nice chair. Shiny.
Any fools settled in over here?
Oh, there's like a bunch of dudes that way. Never mind.
Got anything to smoke or eat? Shut up.
Smoke and eat at the same time. Candy cigarettes? Come on.
Smoke them if you got them.
Eat them if you eat them. It's nobody. Nobody at all. Any other bone charms around here? Okay.
No time to blow a cloud. We got somebody about. I keep my eyes.
I like how it's a human heart, but it's got like gears and shit inside it.
Yeah, it's messed up. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm standing on, like, nothing.
Oh, oops.
Bye! Okay, let's go back to talk to Granny and get our treat. This dipshit's still here. Oh, she dragged some of them inside. All right, that's a choice you can make, Granny.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
Cool. Hey! We'll take that. Nice! All right, I think the next thing to do is get around that wall of light. Which is really just a case of getting around all of these soldiery dudes. Maybe we can provide a little distraction, though. Such as... an explosion? Wait, hold on. Let me actually think about this for 2 seconds before actually doing it. Brain, go! Well, I know I can at least get to the other side of the street. Maybe down that alley.
Yeah, this is another one of those Half-Life 2 kind of environments.
Yeah, yeah. I could probably distract some people out here with this. And then run back that way? Like, run around there? Yeah, something like that. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, man, I think I killed that dude. Oh, I definitely killed that dude. No, you know what? I play with the cards I'm dealt.
Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here.
Help me find him.
Why do you assume I'm a him? Oh, maybe this was a bad idea. Okay, plan B. Let's pick off some people in the courtyard here so I'm less conspicuous.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for...
I do like how whenever you blink, sound slows down for a second. It's a neat touch. Oh shit. Oh, he's gonna die if we go. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Sorry, buddy. Oh, man, they're gonna eat me.
Well, is it on? What's it look like? Go off. Go on. Toss the damn rat already.
They're rat burning.
Never gets old.
Oh, man. It really is just throwing rats into the big energy grid just to see what'll happen. That's fucking gross. I would probably do it. No, I wouldn't. I love rats. What am I saying? I think if I was some sort of thuggish fascist and had to stand out here in the rain all day, maybe I would start considering it, but not as it stands now. I'd rather throw one of these guards through the wall. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to change this, huh?
The oil must be gone. Seen anything scary? Another night. Another patrol with you.
Just staring real hard at that fucking socket. Can you solve the puzzle of putting in a new one? No. No, he can't. Amazing. They really must not be hiring some great people these days. Whew. Close one.
You won't stay hidden for long. We know you're here.
Ooh, ore.
Oh, I'll find you.
Can't stay hidden forever.
I'll flush you out. Let's find that son of a hagfish. Gotcha now. Help me look.
Oh, shit.
You won't stay hidden for long.
Hi, Sean.
What's fun?
Gotcha now.
Shit. Okay, this didn't work so great. Okay, fine. Time to die. You brought this on yourselves. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah.
Is it on? What's it look like? Blow off, Haber.
Oh, shit.
Toss the damn rat already.
Why can't I move? Ah. Something ain't working.
Is it on? What's it look like?
Why am I stuck here? I can't move at all. Was it because I was stuck inside of a rat? Oh man, probably. Let me go to the previous autosave then.
Well, is it on?
Nope, still can't move. That's really weird. Okay. Alright, well, take 3. I was almost there, too.
Well, is it on? What's it look like? Blow off, Haber. Go on. Toss the damn rat already. Never gets old. The oil must be going. I don't know. Stupid goddamn. Oil these things doesn't last long.
Turn around. That's it. Just get the hell out of here. Yeah, you don't need to be around here. Ooh, dumpster. There you go. No one will ever know. Oh shit, someone actually knows. It sounded really glitched out.
Good.
Well, golly, it must have been nothing.
No, stupid god.
Oh shit.
Someone help me out, Boston. Got you now. Die.
God damn it.
Whoop, having a bit of an internet hit. pick up right at the moment. Am I still
You're still sounding really weird.
here? Yeah, my being all fucky all of a sudden. Give me a minute on this.
No worries. Oh, I could have gone down here this whole time. Well, shit. Oh, but there's a bunch of rats. Yeah! Oh, and I'm back out here. Damn it!
Yeah, someone's still around. Is that? Come on, let's get this guy. I'm gonna loot your corner.
Yeah, okay.
You can't fight for shit. Take him down.
Okay.
Gonna feed you to the rat.
God, why do you keep doing that? There. God. Just wanted to get through. Just wanted to get through this friggin' bridge. Everybody on Earth's gotta make it so friggin' hard on me.
Just gonna have another really quick bio, BRB.
Go for it. Hey, there's Overseer Martin.
I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change. Psst, Corvo. It's me, Overseer Martin.
Hold on, I gotta hide this guy. There we go. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do! God. Accidentally hit the throw grenade button. Very cool.
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help.
This is kind of horny. I dig this whole setup.
In a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks. Poor circulation, and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd appreciate it if you could release me, or at least go gather some firewood.
Oh, hey, we have a poster already. That's not what I look like at all. I'm pretty sure I'm a big bird man, but okay.
Nothing would make me happier than joining you in the
Oh, that's the release lever. I thought it was a lock.
The lever is different. Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kurnow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
Yeah, that won't happen. I will take many scratches. But thanks.
Okay, and I'm back.
Heyo.
Yo.
Have you ever seen the ritual? I've never seen the heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently.
I will say the trackage on the streets of Dunwall implies a very thorough tram system. I am disappointed with their lack of actioning that.
There's sort of a tram system. There's like private carriages that are trams. It's like they found the most like class-based way to do trams.
God. Yeah, that kind of tracks.
Also, these dudes down here were talking about a Heretics brand. That's going to be our non-lethal way of taking out the Overseer. It's a big brand for when you stick it onto a person who's high up in the church's face, then they are excommunicated and cast out of the Abbey of the Everyman. No questions asked. They don't get curious whatsoever as to what he did. So,
I see.
We're just going to ruin this guy's career.
It's like, well, I could kill you, or I could just, ruin your life.
Yeah. It's technically non-lethal, therefore it's totally humane. Come on, come on, come on.
I have summoned Rail with my mention of that. Trams, but only for the elite. No, you're doing trams wrong, Christ. I mean, big mood, but...
Oh, cool, I can just sneak around here. Fantastic. Many pathways, traveler. Ooh, king sparrow feathers. Yoink. Very cool and not fascist at all. Oh, hey, I can get in here. Oh man, I've never been up this way before. This is great. This is why I like arcane games, because they like... There's so many weird hiding spaces.
I gotta say, this area that you're sneaking through right now is like straight up a copy of the like 1940s Reichschancellery kind of thing.
And I thought I could slip out. I couldn't find a way down. By the time I got back,
Some stylistic cues were taken.
Apparently.
maybe the outsider was watching.
Yeah, rail. That's kind of something that a lot of people in Canada don't seem to realize about railways is that they're entirely owned by freight companies. So, like, we have the Milton line into Peel region and Mississauga and all that kind of stuff, which is great. And it's frankly one of the most heavily used GO lines out of any of them. But also, it's still an active freight line. So GO is like, yeah, you can for sort of a fragment of the day, because like otherwise it's business as usual. And yeah, we keep trying to be like, hey, can you just make a like, we'll fund you for a rail bypass to make sure that we don't have to deal with this shit. And just CN is like, nah, don't wanna.
Where'd that guy out here go? Oh. You really love that window, huh? Maybe it's the last thing you ever see! Yoink! Come with me to the nap time corner. Put you right here so you can watch the show. Why am I climbing this? Oh, there's a thing up there. Cool. Right, well, if we're going to brand him, if we're going to get his brand on point, we need to get the instructions.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as skilled as they say. He got through there with half the watch looking for him. He had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere.
Oh, it's just one guy talking to himself. I was all freaked out.
Not to the flooded district,
Hey, baby. You talking about me? That's cute. I'm right here.
Yeah, rail, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Aw, they're writing about me. Yeah, I was totally fraternizing with ox herds outside the city just now. That was me, all right. They're never gonna friggin' find me. Heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed most heinous acts, yada yada yada. Have not broken codes that would otherwise result in execution. No contact, aid, or shelter can be given to the one wearing the brand. That person is forevermore unwelcome to the Abbey and its offices, its affiliates. Okay. The interrogation room here at the office of the High Overseer stands ready for branding ritual should the need arise. Well, that's convenient. Must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained unless the brand is applied. Heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. So we gotta get the Overseer into the interrogation room. Preferably unconsciously. Can do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like we have to have talked about that at some point when we talked a lot of stuff at the works, honestly. So Iris, I don't know if I mentioned, I'm sure at some point, Rail visited at some point with some friends because said friends were here to pick up like an import version of some Mazda car that they otherwise couldn't get in the States. And we went to the Works on Bloor West, which is a fantastic burger place. And Rail and I talked about infrastructure for so fucking long that her friends went to go sleep in the car and basically gave up trying to converse with us.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. That's very, very much on point.
Bunch of children playing games. That's
And your niece, Callista, I'm very concerned.
She'll be found.
Poison one or both the glasses. Oh no, this is Captain Kurnow.
Oh, is this a boss encounter?
Sort of. I was supposed to spare Captain Kurnow. Right, well, can't poison them. Spill the glasses.
Servants must have been in here.
Hey, a rune over there. Oh, I want that.
Not that one. No.
They give you so much time.
Men will come get you when we're keep each other entertained. Meantime,
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What on who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
Oh shit. Well,
yeah, Rail, that's how the core gets you. You're talking about trains for 4 solid hours, and then the recruitment pitch comes in, you know?
Well, Kurnow's rescued, so that's good.
Good question mark.
Come on, somebody else get in here. I dare you.
High alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Get that room now, anyways.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
I know you're here.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Okay, time to get him over to the interrogation room. That could have gone smoother, I suppose, but nobody died.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect.
There we go.
Report to your stations and execute
No more
any
alarm.
intruders on site.
I think I knocked out everybody here, too. Oh, no. Apparently not.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual.
Oh, I wanted to get those sleep darts.
Face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask on front, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it.
Yeah, I mean, Pathia right now, the big sort of conflict is, oh, we're installing a light rail. Oh, we're the local business development associations don't like that very much because construction interferes with their business. Well, yes, that is also well and good, but also the benefit of literally the entire rest of the city. It's kind of hard to sympathize, I gotta be honest.
All right, let's do this. It's not lethal. He didn't die, so it's fine. My conscience is clear.
Attention! This facility is now in high
Oh, hey, it's Soldier.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders
Oh,
on site.
you smoked him with the sign of the infiltrator or whatever, right?
Yep.
Nice. Good. Excellent. It's like, it's non-lethal, but also he's going to be feeling it in his face for the rest of his life.
Yep. Also, he basically can't work for the church anymore, so his life sucks now.
Mm-hmm.
Report to your stations and
All
execute any
right.
intruders
Oh,
on site.
shit. Uh-oh. I just had to leave through the front door, didn't I?
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
A promotion to the man who... Got you now. Someone get over here. Get around. Just disappeared.
Corvo, can't you beat cheeks a little bit faster? I gotta find one of those open windows. Oh wait, no, they locked them all because of the fucking...
This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now
Damn it.
in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
No, you don't see me. You don't see me. Technically didn't see me.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Watch this tech. No, damn it!
It's admittedly hard not to watch what you're doing, because boy howdy.
Well, time to go.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on
Lockdown.
site.
Oh, these are all high overseers. Oh, man. Okay, this is too many dudes. Yes, go to the backyard. Bye. All right. Very smooth. Really? Any rats I can... No, none around here. Give me that. Dude over there.
Video game where you get to defeat NIMBYism.
Let's see. There's stuff over there. Well, I do want that. Oh, can't get through there. I could possess the dog. Watch this shit. It's going to rule. Oh. Huh? Cool. 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 Super cool. Love dog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love being a dog. Love being a dog. Super great. Super fun. All the time. Can I get through here? No, I can't. I'm a dog. Damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, God. They're still alive. I don't have a key for that. Yeah. Okay. They're like fucked up dogs, too. Oh, hi. Yeah. Okay. Where are those runes at? There's one over here. Are they still chasing after me?
This game has a little bit of Mirror's Edge to it, I gotta say.
Yeah, there's some parkouring action going on.
And just the whole, you gotta figure your way through a highly urbanized environment creatively kind of thing, you know?
Aha. There's a snack. Oh, shit. Get off the floor. What'd I get? You move forward slightly faster while in stealth mode. Well, that's pretty good. Remove the albinos one, since that one's almost entirely useless right now, and equip that. Yeah. Gross. Okay. Any other treats? Oh shit. There's a guy up here. There you go. No, you won't. The fuck is this supposed to go? Storage door valve? Okay, great. What do I do with it? Oh man. Dow, the assassin's crossbows work better. That. The little supply depot by the loading docks. Huh. That's what it's for. Okay. I bet there's like a bone charm or something out there. Ew. So this is a music box. We're going to see more of these later. They stop you from using your magic. Kind of bad. Get ready to see a lot more of those.
Huh. Those I did not know about.
Oh, I can't teleport while I'm holding an item. Great. Oh god. Did they just kill somebody in there? Hmm. Yeah, y'all about to go to Betty Bye. Yep. Sleepy time. This person's also a fan of the Young Prince of Tivia. Hell yeah! Got some contraband gay stuff over here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Eh. Good night, doggy. Oh shit, there's like... Oh fuck. Well, I honestly tried. I don't know what to say, boys. I tried. But you put me in a difficult position. Ah, there we go. A bunkhouse safe. 203. Got it. Where is this safe? Aha. Damn, I am just rolling in sleep darts here. This is great. Oh yeah, let me grab that wheel. I'll fucking find where to put that wheel. Brem, 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 brem. What? You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Basically, I'm pretty sure you saw nothing. Oh, they're dogs. Oh, great. Oh, this has got to be it. Yes! I solved the wheel puzzle. I feel really smart.
God, you're fired.
You don't pay me anything. Getting damaged gives you some adrenaline. That's pretty cool. The hell's in there? All right, let's get the fuck out of here. It seems like it's gonna fucking kill me. But up is an option. Here we go.
Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. You ready to go?
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, low chaos. All right. 6 hostiles killed, 2 alarms rung, 10 dead or unconscious bodies found. That's not great. But I did all the special actions. Found almost all the runes. I don't know what the Sokolov paintings thing is. I think that was the art dealer thing. Not bad. They even have like a record of all the coins in the level, and you can collect, like you can aim to collect all of them, but that seems like exhaustive.
Yeah, that seems like a whole whack of energy you don't need to blow right now.
Mm-hmm.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Hey. Thanks. I immediately sold it for 100 coins.
They're all correct. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all his Kiao.
Attention,
You know.
all citizens
Yes.
living on the north side of
Hopefully
the river,
the High Overseer
between
is
John
the first
Clavering
step along
Boulevard and Dunwall
And we
Tower,
must find a
are
girl.
advised to remain indoors until further notice.
Who knows what her mind was like, being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an emperor
Tilton.
is tougher than you think.
Quite right. In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in play. He controls the city watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting bloc for my family. I'm very much aware of that.
You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal is not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, step out as the hero, and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be...
Could you stop that while he's talking? I'm right here.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with Lake.
Not yet. First, how's it going,
Sailors
Sammy?
tell tales of monsters far out to sea. But I'll tell you, there's strange things in this river no one talks about. Lights in the water, late at night. I've seen faces, too.
That's creepy.
My, there is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house. I hope the tools I designed for you function to your satisfaction. The fact that I am standing here and talking to you affirms that this is true in several ways.
That's great,
Can I be of
Piero.
service to you?
I would love your help. I have like a shit ton of money, so, you know. Ooh. I could get... Okay, hold on. I could probably get a rune too here. Let's go with... It would be nice to zoom. It would be nice to zoom. I don't really care about this shit. Let me get the zoom upgrade. I can get that later. Well, no, I can get it now, actually. Because I have... I can also get Bone Charm upgrade, which I'll get. I can get 4 Bone Charms now. And let's grab a rune. Cool. We have 5 runes right now. Let's get wild. All right, so let's grab... First off, oh no, that's 5 runes for controlling people. Well, I mean, we have to control people. Obviously, we're going to control people. Super. Anyways, I'm probably going to call it a night here. We've been streaming for a while now. This was super fun to stream, though. And
yeah.
If y'all are okay with it, I'll probably just keep streaming this the next time I do a little egg play stream. Just because I like poking around in the world. It's a game I'm familiar with. And like I said, like it'd be cool if I could eventually do all of the 3 Dishonored games, because they only get better after the first. Like the second one's like... The environment design of the second one is fucking nuts. And in the third one, it has like my favorite protagonist in the whole series. And we're also going to be covering the DLC for this game too, which is like the story for the DLC in this game is better than the actual game. So
that's entirely fair.
Hey, Martin, or Pavlok, what you do in my bedroom?
Sometimes I think this conspiracy feels like the start of a joke, don't you?
Yeah, I think if you're gonna pop out, I'm gonna get some food. And then I'm probably gonna keep on doing stuff tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna wind up streaming. Worst case scenario, if I don't resume streaming tonight, I'm probably gonna do some more of that tomorrow. Just because, again, I want to work on this some more, and also I, again, want to work on those QuarkCon streams. So, yeah.
Cool.
I do kind of need to nourish myself first, though.
Hell yeah. Well, have a good night. Thank you for streaming with me.
You too. And
thank you very much for watching, folks. Until next time, stay villainous.